What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dimi V Gaming. So today, as you guys might have known, is Black Friday, and of course I wouldn't be me if I wouldn't go out to look for some good gaming deals. So that's what I did. I went to a couple of gaming stores, well, to actually the Game Mania and MediaMarkt here in Belgium. I tried to get there a little bit before opening time. I think I was about 20 minutes early, and already there were some people lining up to get inside. Not as bad as folks in America have it, but I think there was about 10 people in front of me. Well, still okay, but... So I had already read about some deals on the internet, so I already knew what I was gonna get when I went inside. All the games were still there, so I was in luck. More people were starting to get in the store, of course, and while I was still grabbing my games, more and more people came in. Most of them were actually coming for a console because there were great deals on the consoles, but hey, I already got my Xbox One, already got my PS4, and the Switch doesn't get discounts yet. So I think I waited in line about 20 minutes, bought my stuff. Then I went off to MediaMarkt, and there it was actually pretty crazy. I've never have seen that many people in there before in my life. So I tried to look for some deals, but there weren't many discounts in the gaming department. But I managed to get two games that were half price, and they were for the Xbox One, and they were exclusives. So as I already told you guys before, I only wanted to buy the Xbox exclusives, so I got two of them. So since I got my console, I got about 8 new games already, so yeah. So without further ado, let's have a look at what games I bought for Black Friday. Alright, so the first game I bought was Ukulele. So Ukulele is a 3D platforming game developed by Playtonic Games. It is the spiritual successor to the very well-known Banjo and Kazooie games who made their debut on the Nintendo 64. It also has a strong resemblance to Conker's Bad Fur Day, another iconic game from the 64-bit era. You could almost say it is a remake of Banjo and Kazooie, because you also play with two characters who are stuck to each other. But this game, however, brings a lot of new stuff to the table. The worlds are a lot bigger, there's always something to do, like minigames, puzzles, new moves, and you also have Rextro the dinosaur, who has a traveling retro arcade. It really is a great game that brings you back to the good old days. And for the second game I got, Neo. I had been waiting for a price drop of this game for so long that this game just kept on staying full priced, but now finally they got a discount. Neo is a action role-playing game developed by Team Ninja for the PlayStation 4. It will immediately make you think of games like Bloodborne, Dark Souls and Demon Souls. It is set in the 17th century Japan during a fictive version of the Dark Sengoku period. It is a time where wars between people get mixed up with the yokai. These are like poltergeists who terrorize the people. You play as an English traveler and also the first Western samurai who ended up in Japan in pursuit of an enemy. So the setting is completely different as in the Dark Souls games. Combat is all about managing your ki, so you have to be thinking carefully about what you do. Definitely a challenging game. Then in the Xbox One department I got Rare Replay. So this game is actually a compilation of about 30 games that were developed by or had something to do with Rare. This compilation has games for all kinds of audiences. You can go very old school in Battletoads, go platforming in Banjo and Kazooie, or have a shootout in Perfect Dark Zero. This game takes you through a 30-year-long timeline. It is incredible to see how much progress has been made over the years. If you want to go all nostalgic, this game is for you. Gears of War 4. Gears of War 4 is a third-person shooter and is already the 4th installment in this series. I honestly can't tell you guys much about it because I am sad to say that I have never played a Gears of War game in my life. It does seem interesting though, and I am willing to give this type of game a chance. It might surprise me. So do let me know, guys, if this series is worth it. I am curious. And then the two games I told you about that were half priced. Halo 5, so you can see, minus 50%. Only cost me about 12.5 euros, I think. So with Halo 5, I have a bit of the same problem as the last game. I don't usually play this kind of game, but I am willing to give it a go. I think I played the first one several years ago, but I don't really remember too much about it. So this game's plot follows two fire teams of super soldiers. The blue team, led by Master Chief, and Fire Team Osiris, led by Spartan Locke. When the blue team goes absent without leave, Master Chief's loyalty is being called into question, and Fire Team Osiris has to go retrieve them. I will definitely try this game out sooner or later. And last but not least, I got Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive is an open-world third-person shooter developed by Insomniac Games. It is set in the year 2027 in a fictional metropolis called Sunset City. You play as an employee of a company called Fisco, and you have to fight off DOD, which stands for Overcharged Drinkers. These are humans that have turned into mutants after drinking Fisco's energy drinks. You can run on walls, use zip lines and grind rails to make your way through the entire city, and you have a large arsenal of weapons to use. The game also has a co-op mode called Chaos Squad, where you can complete missions with up to 7 players. I'm definitely psyched to try this game out. Yeah, alright, so that's it for my deals for Black Friday. That is all that my wallet could handle, unfortunately. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like and or subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and cheers, guys!